body mechanic here. Way back when I promised my viewers an ebook, a new book that dealt with something along the lines of money or something like that. Can't remember exactly what I promised, but I promised a new, very informational, very powerful book was coming out, and it's finally here. Today, I have launched Payload, 27 Ways I Saved Money, Build Wealth, and Boosted My Income over 19%. And here's the table of contents. Here's what Payload includes. It includes, to start off, kind of the bread and butter, my instant pay raises, dealing with laws, tax law, and insurances. These first four sections here: laws, health and dental insurance, extended warranties, various insurances and maintenance plans, and insurances. Kind of the core of the $20,000 I saved in 6 years. And it goes into tax law, traffic law, some logic and reason with insurances, why I opt out of pretty much all insurance. I believe it's a complete ruse, as well as some laws. We all know governments are nothing but revenue generators anymore, and they like to misapply laws, bend the laws, and ignore the laws in order to make as much money off of us as possible. Well, I figured out the ruses and wrote it all down in this book. And we're talking federal income tax, state income tax, traffic stops. I go into the big ruses going on in America, and documented it right here, quoting laws, Supreme Court decisions, everything I needed to kick the IRS out of my life and make it so that police officers cannot hit me with traffic fines anymore. The overwhelming minority of traffic stops I incur anymore, will they hit me with a fine. So I'm able to dodge traffic tickets. And I chronicled all that. It's pretty easy, pretty simple and straightforward. Next section, paying off debt. I discovered some very interesting things, not just about how to quickly pay off debt, but how to very quickly jack up your credit score. I know Dave Ramsey preaches us not to worship at the altar of the FICO score, but it is important if you want to buy a house, you know. So I also exposed Dave Ramsey's very flawed logic in the debt snowball approach to getting rid of debt. People probably already know what I'm talking about, but I'll leave it at that. Church tithing and offerings. I go into another major ruse going on in this country, costing Americans ungodly amounts of money, dumping buckets of money in church collection plates every week, unbiblically. And I go into exactly what I mean by that. Preachers and church leaders are misapplying scriptures in order to get as much money out of us as possible. So I have been able to kick these social clubs posing as churches, social clubs and corporations posing as churches, out of my life. And they are corporations, I know that for a fact. Even the best of the best set up the churches as corporations and treat them like corporations. Ungodly activity going on there. So I exposed that ruse. Automotive, I exposed some very powerful information about how to care for your cars and engines, how to keep them running forever, keep them out of the shop, protect from major repairs, boost fuel economy to its max. Some very important things there, some very effective products out on the market lately, and some very simple tricks, free stuff you can do too, to your engines, with your engines. Very easy, very powerful, saves you buckets of money. Health, I go into a lot of the stuff I've already included in my other books. How to save money on, doctor bills and stuff, how to get healthy. Kind of conserve. There's some simple tricks and stuff you can do to conserve your consumption of stuff like supplements. You can just, cut back on things and not really sacrifice your lifestyle. Real simple stuff that will save you money and basically maintain your lifestyle. HVAC setting, I explain that big debate. I explain the best setting. I have proven it with the numbers. I know what you should be setting your HVAC unit at in order to save them as much money as possible. Expanding those horizons. I go into some tricks you can do to save money at retailers, stores. Yeah, they got some powerful programs where you can save buckets of money. It's really nice. And then last but not least, proaction and foresight. A little intuition, a little proaction and some foresight with stuff I already mentioned, like perhaps your cars, will go a long way in saving you money. So there it is. It's actually a lot more than 27 ways I save money and build wealth. I just quit counting at 27. Sounds nice. It's probably more like 37. So there you go, free bonus, an extra 10 ways. I'm going to post the link, of course, to the ebook, Payload. I'll post the link in the description box. And the website is wealthbuilders.net. You can stay tuned to the blog, my blog. And yeah, enjoy.